Hey everybody, it's Dawn. I'm here to give you the Tarotscopes for the fire signs for the week of August 3rd, 2026. Let's see what my cards have to say. What advice do we have for the fire signs this week, please? We start with the Nine of Cups. The Wish card. Being almost where you want to be emotionally, that emotional fulfillment. That is Jupiter and Pisces, by the way. Let's see where we get from here. Why is the Nine of Cups here for the fire signs, please? Why is the Nine of Cups here for the fire signs, please? Why is the Nine of Cups here for the fire sign, Spirit? Okay, so I'm seeing next, you've been handling everything with grace, battle after battle after battle after battle, one thing after another after another after another. It seems unending. However, this card speaks of rest before reaching that 10th step where you're just going to be so stressed out that you just can't do it anymore. So I highly suggest that you get some rest. This is also the inheritance card in numerology, so maybe some of you, that hard work that you've been doing is going to start paying off. Followed by the Queen of Swords. This queen doesn't take any shit from anybody. How you are received depends on how you go at her. Come at her nicely, you'll be received nicely. Come at her, and she will use her sword and doesn't care if she gets cut in the process. She has no tolerance and will not mince words. Followed by the Eight of Wands. Something coming in really quickly. I feel like you're really tired of having to be this strict person all the time, but it's necessary in order to make your wishes come true. Because the way I see this is that this is going to all come in really quickly. People are going to either fall in line or they're not. People are going to either respect you or not. Just looking to see if I've missed anything on here. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. This is mental clarity. I feel like once she has to say something, it's like, I gotta delegate this stuff because I can't do it all by myself. Let me delegate to other people so I can have this mental clarity. Because without it, I'm gonna be so stressed out that I can't handle shit. I can't do anything. And then if I don't rest, I'm no good for anybody else. So your inner bitch may come out at some point. Just FYI. Next, I'm going to my chakra / shooting star deck for some further advice. What advice do we have for the fire signs this week, please? What advice do we have for the fire signs, please? What advice do we have for the fire signs? Thank you. Okay. We've got all chakra cards. The first card is My Heart is Open to Love, green for the heart chakra. Keep your heart open to love instead of being cold-hearted. Followed by I Trust My Intuition. Keep that crown open, trust your intuition, trust that things will turn out the way that they're supposed to, even if there's been a shit show recently. We all know what we're talking about here. Followed by Yoga Pose of the Day. This is yellow for the solar plexus. And when this card comes up, I always recommend doing a back bend of sorts, even if it's over at the back of a chair or back of a sofa. Anything that will open up your chest and open up your solar plexus, because this is where we hold on to other people's feelings. And if we don't release it, it becomes very toxic in our bodies. So I highly recommend a back bend situation. I've seen in yoga class where people do back bends and they just start crying because they're releasing so much. So just be aware of that. And on the bottom of the deck, you get, I am financially secure, red for the root chakra. Yes, you have to start with that gratitude and say, I am financially secure. Even if right now you're struggling, you have to keep affirming to yourself and manifest that you are financially secure. And you will be. So, fire signs, set your Tarotscope this week. If anyone is looking for a private paid reading, please drop me a note below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, this will not resonate with everyone, nor should it, because it's a collective for the fire signs. So take what resonates, leave the rest. If any of this does resonate, if you could leave feedback for me, I would appreciate it, because that's how I grow as a reader. And I could use some feedback in my file. Please and thank you. Fire signs, I love you. Have a wonderful week. I'll talk to you next Monday. Bye.